It's your boy Red Dusky.
And it's your boy Rell here.
You're now tuned in to the Spill Podcast.
The Spill Podcast.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Oh, fuck going on, man. I just be doing this shit. I mean,
AWOL shit.
I mean, Longway money, no pee-wee. I treat the trap like church, they call me Bishop Jake, no TD. She wanna fuck cause she said seen my video come on TV. She posted as her MCM, now I gotta beat up her BD.
First
Can't
part.
even mad cause she be in the house twerking, playing my CD. Everything I do, he try to do. He wanna beat me. He don't wanna violate me cause lean came out of my piss when I PP. I ain't no gang, but if nigga violate, then a nigga ass getting DP. I feel like John Cena on these bitch niggas, these niggas can't see me.
What up, dog? We back at it with another episode, man.
One more again, dog. One more again.
Hey, we're gonna say this every episode. Thank you for continuing to follow us.
Appreciate it.
And keep continuing to follow us.
Thank you. We got an audience.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. You ever think we would have an audience, man?
I didn't. We actually have people who watch our stuff.
Who watch our show. And and I thank God for it. I feel like we're doing a good job. And my brother, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to keep going, and keep going.
And the job's abundant, dog.
Let's keep
going. Do it. Yes, sir.
Oh, let me ask you a question. Since you've been on the show, what have you learned and what do you want the people to know? Well, not the people to know. What do you want to keep giving yourself and making yourself approachable and learning from each other and making this Spill Podcast even better?
Man, I really enjoy letting it all come out, really. And then I really enjoy the fact that people listen to me.
Right.
And they really enjoy listening to the things I got to say.
As they should.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I never would have thought people would appreciate what I have to say.
Right.
I'm just a regular guy. I'm regular as hell.
Yeah, man. I feel the same way. Cause I mean, all my life I've been told a class clown making people funny, and like I said, the reason why I extended my hand to you because we had a random conversation and every word made sense.
Right. It flowed.
And I just feel like we got both sides of the spectrum, and they come together and just gelling well.
Right. We do, man. And it's ultimately it's fun.
It's really fun.
That's the main thing. I said I knew it once we begun. I said, this is gonna be a lot of fun to do. Yeah. Never did it before.
Never did it, especially from the first episode, dude. I was I think we got something.
We had probably about 5 minutes of
yes.
What we doing? What do I do with my hands here? Where we get this together?
We definitely got it straight, man.
I got my pasta towel.
So yeah, man, we appreciate everybody for following us and listening to our shows and clicking those buttons. Keep clicking, man.
Keep clicking.
Keep clicking
on
the Spill Podcast.
Hey, I don't always hit the
right button.
You got the button
right,
it's the
dog.
It's the one on the right. It's the one on the right.
You got the button.
Because usually I hit this one right here. Thank you very much.
I meant to do that time.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. Oh, please don't. Oh my God, don't get louder. Yes, sir.
That button, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I always hit. But yeah, man. So you know how we do it. We're gonna go ahead and get into the Rell Report. Now, this Rell Report is gonna be a little freestyle.
What we got, Rell?
We got first thing we got. We haven't talked about this yet, but the Derek Chauvin, the police officer who, we might as well say he was charged with the 3 counts of the murder of George Floyd. Finally, we get some justice here, man.
Get some justice,
and that's a big thing, I think, because usually what happens in these situations, and I was kind of preparing myself for.
You know what I mean?
I hate
to even say it, dude. I
was preparing myself because I didn't know, but all 3 counts. That's crazy. Yeah. So he's never going to get out of jail. If it's going to be really hard because they go through the appeals and everything.
Yeah.
but it's gonna be tough for him. So I know that doesn't, bring George back for the family, but that is some sort of maybe closure to that situation. I know, that's pretty tough. You know what I mean? Because he had kids and stuff like that. So, shout out to the justice system on this one, because they got it right this time.
Amen.
Yes, sir.
On that one. Hey, remember last episode you was saying that on Facebook, some guys you had went to school with or something, they was saying stuff, regarding. Well, that happened recently after the case,
right?
And a couple of guys I went to school with, they were saying some like awful things,
right?
And I wasn't going to comment because everybody. I was told that opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one.
Yep.
So with that being said, what did bother me was the comment if he would have what's that word I'm looking for?
Complied.
If he would have complied, he would be still alive. And that bothered me.
Right.
Because I'm like, dude, you must not seen the video that the rest of the world saw.
Right. Even after I guess if you could say he didn't comply, he was down.
Yeah.
The man was pleading for his life. He was pleading for his life. So, that's compliance to me.
Did you know his mom had passed?
I think I did know that.
Yeah. And they say in the video he was pleading for his mom, and his mom had passed. Like, wow. I thought she was still alive. Like,
the way that he was,
pleading for his mom. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that's the overkill of the whole George Floyd situation was really the kicker, because we understand, people resist arrest. They have to be taken down physically, but it was the overkill. It was the knee on the neck, which if you listen to any of the trial, that's what they were arguing. It was the knee on the neck, the suppression of his air that killed him. It was proven medically that that's what happened, even though the defense tried to say, he was on drugs and blah, 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 blah. But obviously, he was charged for it, found guilty. So that wasn't the case. But, we don't get that justice all the time.
So let me ask you this question. 2 parts. Well, yeah, 1 part. Then I'm going to tell you where I'm going with this. The first part is, if that young lady didn't record that video, would Derek be charged?
I mean, it's a good possibility that he wouldn't. If they didn't have the witnesses that they had, it's a good possibility. I mean, you know how the court system is not about what really happened. It's about getting in that courtroom and trying to prove or disprove something.
Right.
Case in point, O.J. Simpson. I don't know if you ever remember the O.J. Simpson trial, but it was a lot of evidence,
dude,
that looked like he did that shit.
Dude, I was young. I was young, and I'm looking like that nigga did,
bruh. It looked real. I mean, the whole getting in the Bronco and running from the police.
Yes, that's the sign.
I mean, people who don't do stuff don't jump in the Bronco. And come on and have a high speed chase. So it was a lot of evidence against OJ, but he got off. And that's what I'm saying. It's about the justice. It's about being in that courtroom, and that's the scenario. It's never about, to me, what really happened. Because if that was the case, then a lot of people wouldn't have even been in jail for the start. So, is crazy to me how it really works, because I would think that both sides would want to find out what really happened, regardless of who's their client or not. But that's just not the case with the justice system.
As proven today.
Especially for black folk.
Especially from black folks.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, moving on, I guess, to the next portion. Now, important days coming up tomorrow. Mother's Day.
Shout out to all the mothers.
Shout out to all the moms. We love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, I got a great mom. She raised me up right. What I could say, the best that she could. I always say that my parents raised me the best that they possibly could. I think
that's a great answer. By the way,
best as they possibly could with the child that they bore or bared or whatever the word is.
Yeah, I mean on the spill, vocabulary.
We make up words over here. The child that they bore together. They did the best that they possibly could do.
Right.
Now, what I do distinctly remember about my mom, which now in my later days I appreciate, but I didn't appreciate it during the time was, bro, we went to church all the time.
Bible study and all.
Man, no. It was more than Bible study. It was church meetings. Deaconess meetings. Choir rehearsal.
Wow.
Youth choir rehearsal. Then you had to go to the mass choir rehearsal. Then she put me in the men's choir. I won't even know man at the time. How am I in the men's choir? I am a boy, Damon.
Oh, you was in the men's choir?
I was in the men's choir.
Right now, give me a song, Rell. Give me a song, Rell.
Give me a song.
Right now
on
the spill podcast. We need a song, Rell.
All right, I got you. Hold on. I got to think about it first. It was one of my favorite songs. Dang, why did Joe go, cuz? Because he was like, oh. On my way home, on my way home,
on my way home,
on my way home, oh, on my way home, on my way home, oh, on my way home. I'm counting on you, fix it, Jesus, fix it like you said you would. Friends get to you sometime on my way home. Friends get to you sometime on my way home. Friends get to you sometime on my way home. Counting on you, fix it, Jesus, fix it like you said you would. Thank you.
Did you hear what he said? He said, he about to have Jesus. Jesus got the hammer. You gonna beat a nail. And he gonna fix it.
Oh, that's when the pastor get on.
Oh, that's definitely a black church right there. Man,
we're gonna go ahead and take the offering.
We're gonna take the offering.
Give me everything you can, but at least start with a minimum of $100.
Man, I love church. Let me tell you, I love church. I told my wife, I said, I can't wait until we'll be able to go back into our home church when things settle down with the COVID and all that stuff, right? But we all love church. Like, we're gonna be real now. Let's be real. But we dislike some stuff about church as well.
We did. Church had flaws.
And one of the flaws was pastor be like, I'm gonna preach, keep preaching, but I'm going ahead and carry this thing on out. And then somebody said, keep on preaching, pastor.
Go and take your time. You're looking at Sister Agnes like,
this is the second service we done been in here.
We've been here since 10. Kick off now.
I'm trying to go home. Jesus know me.
Mara, we would be in church all day long.
All day long.
All day long you would be with Jesus. That was the name of a song too, because it was true.
Yeah.
Be in church at 10. Get out that church service at 3. They give you a lunch. They give you like some food after church.
Oh yeah.
Because you back in church at 3:30.
Yeah. I told my wife one of the best times I used to go with my grandma to church, man, after church. Lord have mercy.
That after church food, bro.
That after church
food. Because you be hungry as
yo.
I don't know what during church.
And she used to look, she used to sit me at the table. She used to look back. She used to be like, you want this? I'd be like, Grandma, I want all that.
Hook it up. Don't have the hook up in the back with the plates.
All that chicken and stuff they used to have. I want all of it.
don't have the hookup in the back with the plates. Don't let the auntie be in the back making the plates. You be like, auntie,
let me get
after offering.
Yeah, because most of the people at church you kin to.
Yeah, I grew up in a church where it was all straight my family.
Word.
Yeah. Yes,
Word.
sir. All my family, and we was my mama was on everything. She was on the ministry.
Yeah.
She was in the choir. She was the deacon. We had to go to the trustee and all that stuff. All the meetings, bro. And then don't let it be Friday night. Church ain't open. We gonna find a church that's open.
Oh, what?
Bro, I remember going to church on Friday night.
Word.
Friday night. Then you got to wake up Saturday morning and go to prayer breakfast.
Prayer breakfast.
Then you got to go to the prayer breakfast on Saturday. Well, you're like, great, dang. It's hard as I don't know what to go to heaven. This is strenuous.
Man. Not for real though. For real though. Yeah.
But like I said, I appreciate that part because it did get me this strong connection with my spirituality that I really use now and give to my kids. So I do appreciate that aspect because I had a lot of church. I had probably more church than some people have in lifetimes in my earlier adolescence. No doubt about that.
That's good that you it worked out for you.
Yeah, it worked out. Worked out. What about your mom, man? You got any?
My mom showed me how to remain strong in the midst of going downward.
Right.
You know, because it been times where we didn't have any Christmas or anything, but we had got a new apartment to live in.
Right.
And she just looked at us and was like, "Hey, man, you know, I might not be able to give you any presents, but we got our own spot." Mm-hmm. But you know, my younger brother, my older sister, you know, they had took like a heed to it, you know, a little upset. But me at the time, I just knew it was like, you know, I'd rather have this house than a couple materialistic things that we're gonna forget about in a couple months.
Right. Right.
You know, so I took that now, like it makes me work hard. Very hard, actually, so that my kids don't have to feel the same pain that I felt.
Right. And that's a good thing when we say that. When we say we don't want our children to grow up like we did, it's only saying that we want better for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't grow up with a mom and a dad in the same house.
Right. Me as well.
My stepdad passed when I was 11. And then my mom and dad got a divorce. So for the most part, and then also I didn't have any siblings that lived. I have an older brother and sister, but they was already gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're older. My sister's 9 years older than me. So by the time I got into the third grade, she was in college. And my brother, you know, is a couple years older than her. So they were already gone. So it's basically me and my mom living,
right, you
know, together the whole time.
Okay.
So that was a tussle. That was a tough time because I'm growing up in them, you know, I'm growing up in the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
That's a rebellious era right there.
Right.
So I was talking back and not doing what I was supposed to do in school. So I know I gave her a hard time. That's why I said she did the best that she possibly
I
could
feel
do.
you on that.
You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. I definitely feel on you.
Yeah. So, and at the time when you're young, you know, if you look back, you see how underappreciated that you were, well, at least speaking for myself, that I was treating. My mom. I probably would have tightened up a little bit more, because I don't want to. If my kids end up like me, oh my God, I got it in. I gotta have cameras in the house.
Yeah,
I gotta have cameras. 23-hour lockdown, nigga.
Yeah. You better not be playing that toilet. For real though,
bro. I'm gonna need cameras in the house because no sir, and I got girls too.
Yeah,
I know I already know I'm gonna catch it.
Yeah,
you know, my little girl came up to me the other day. She was talking. She came down to me from her virtual school. She was like, "Daddy, wanted to answer a question in class. I answered it right. And she was like, the little boy, it was like, that's my girl. And she was like, it made me feel uncomfortable. I was like, well, baby girl, maybe, boys say stuff like that. Sometimes he might like you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, dang, she only 6. It's like she wanted me to go up to the virtual school and beat the boy up virtually. I just didn't know. I just didn't want to come off on him like that. I mean, I did want to come out. Hey, man, you need to, but I can't do that on the virtual school, bro. Man. I can't get on the camera and be like, hey, man, which one of y'all talking to my daughter? I think that's what she wanted me to do.
Right. But at least she came up to you, though.
But yeah, and I say all that to say this: like, I didn't have that. I didn't have, my mom. My dad was there. He just won't in the house, living in the house. He was there for me, took care of me, of course. But, I didn't have that luxury of having, a mom and dad in the house and siblings.
Yeah, I mean, the same as well. A lot of my problems that did occur when I was younger, me fighting and me just being rebellious, me talking back a lot, man. Me being an angry child. I tell my wife all the time I was an angry child. Right. And most of my problems that I thought at that time, I was like, I kept blaming everything on my dad because my dad wasn't in the same household.
Right.
And as I got older, we would like talk, but then like the crazy part is that I love my dad, but I don't have a bond with my dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I respect the fact that, I'm here because of him.
Right.
I give him that gratitude. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm older now, and I don't hold anything against him because now all the decisions I make is based on me.
Right.
Not because of him.
Right, exactly. I think when we get older, I think relationship starts to change, because you have a different mindset now. So you can still love people in, like, especially with family, right? Because when you grow up, you're really close to your family, like your cousins. You got a lot of cousins, you're close with them.
Right.
You're close with, of course, your parents and, your aunties and stuff like that. But when you get older, naturally, some relationships, even with your family, start to dwindle. They start to dwindle away. Yeah. And it's a lot of them. Sometimes with some people, something may have happened that won't right, and you just never was able to get over it. And then some relationships, it just dwindle naturally, and there's really no harm, no foul, nothing happened. It just, you lose connection. But when you see that person, you think about the good times that you had with them and growing up with them, things like that, and it's still all love at the end of the day. So, I mean, that's just crazy. One thing crazy about growing up is, man, you don't really, you value those relationships, but it's like if you don't talk to somebody every day or you don't see them all the time or something like that, it's like, you can't, it's nothing wrong there. Right. You know what I mean? It's not a issue. It's just that's just how it is. Because one thing that we also do, and what's our responsibility is, we got families, we got kids, we got a wife, and that also alters the focus on those other relationships. And I think that also, because that's our responsibility as men. We're supposed to take on wives. We're supposed to bear, they're supposed to bear children. We're supposed to have our own families. So the cycle can just continue. So
yeah.
It's just crazy, man. But yeah, dog. Mother's Day. Shout out to all the moms again.
Shout out to all the mothers, man.
We love y'all. Keep on keeping what you're doing.
What you're doing. Being the greatest, one of the greatest species that God created.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So we got one more part.
We got Rell
Report.
The Rell Report.
Now, we don't get real sportsy on the Spill podcast because it's not the sports podcast. It's the Spill podcast. But I got a spill. It's a little sportsy, but we're going to go ahead and get into it. Now, the NBA is introducing this new play-in tournament. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that? So those of you who are not familiar with the NBA playoffs, one, it's Black Men Christmas. The NBA playoffs is Christmas for black men only. It's the greatest time of the year.
Man, yes, it is.
We love it so much. But now, usually the way the playoffs work, so I'm going to break it down just so if there's anybody who doesn't know jack shit about basketball. So you have the 16 best teams in the NBA. That's fair to say. The 16 best teams go to a playoff to see who's going to be the number one best team. But now they are having the top 20 essentially best teams, because you're taking now the 9th seed and the 10th seed. So the 18 best teams. You're taking the 9th seed and it's actually 20 because it's 9th and 10th from East Conference and the Western Conference. See, I'm already confused about it. I haven't even got into it yet. So you're taking the bottom, the 9th and the 10th seeded teams, and you're putting them in a playoff tournament.
Right.
One game win, the next person go. So the reason why I don't like this so much is my favorite team is the Lakers. The Lakers have to play in this stupid ass playoff tournament to get in the playoffs.
They got to play in the tournament, dude.
I think this is just the most ridiculous.
Because what seed?
7.
They 7. So normally
they already in the playoffs.
Yeah, normally without the play-in tournament, 1 through 8, you're in the playoffs.
You're in the playoffs. The Lakers are at 7 right now.
So yeah, this is,
and we have to play freaking Golden State, and we don't have anybody that's going to be able to keep up with Steph Curry.
Oh man.
And that's why I'm so salty, because they can possibly beat us and we won't even be in the playoffs.
They can possibly win. And I'm not happy with that. The reason why, because I'm the biggest LeBron fan that walked the earth. That's my guy. But playoff Bron is a different species.
He is a different species. And
with that
being said, what happened, we had a lot of injuries. With a lot, I mean, 2 people got hurt, and that was pretty much it. That's all we needed.
Yeah, AD,
LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Yeah, they went down.
And that was pretty much, our team ain't shit without them 2.
Yeah,
that's his way. That's just the way it is. So we was actually the number 1 seed,
dude.
Before they got hurt, all the injuries happened, and then we went all the way down to number 7.
All the way down,
and we have to play Steph Curry first in order to get in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So I want to say, if the Lakers pull this off, then this would be probably one of the most greatest championship runs ever, because you already basically in the playoffs right now.
Right.
So, and that's a sudden death. You can't. It's no 7-game series in the play.
It's just like it's a sudden death.
You got to win one game. Or you lose one game, you going home.
You going home, dude.
It's crazy. So yeah, man. That is what is different with the playoffs this year. Even though I don't like it, I still think it's going to be entertaining.
Yeah. I want for the East. I haven't checked on the East.
The East, the New York Knicks have been balling.
Yo.
The New York Knicks. I know it's a lot of Knicks fans out there.
A lot of Knickerbockers.
Haven't been able to feel this joy in a long time. So I just want, for the Knicks fans right here, congratulations. Y'all have had a great year. Y'all had a lot of downs. Y'all deserve this applause. All the New York Knicks fans. The New York Knicks, son.
They said Spike Lee done sat back in his seat.
Oh, he didn't, because I thought he didn't buy his season tickets no more at one point in time.
Spike Lee done came back.
Yes, sir. And that was the Rell Report.
That was the Rell Report. Ladies and gentlemen, the next segment.
The Spill Podcast.
Of the Spill Podcast. We got the Comedy Corner.
All right.
Now listen. During this time, we done went from the STEMIs to the PPP loan.
Oh, yeah.
We done went from the stimulus to the PPP loan.
Triple P.
The triple P. Right. Hey, listen, Rell. Now, it's a list that came out that everybody who done got a PPP loan. Mm-hmm. Now, it's some businesses that's on this list that you might not know exist.
They looking right fraudulent.
Let me run that back. It's some businesses on that list that you might not know exist.
Let me see that list, bro.
Listen, number one, I got them 2 for $15 mobile services.
Trap phones.
I got them 2 for $15 mobile services.
Got them trap phones, bro. You got that, take that chip out, toss it away when the police come around. Got a PP loan for that?
Got a PP loan for that, bro.
Oh my God.
I got them 2 for $15 mobile services.
Oh, he got them 2 for 15s. He got them loud packs.
Hey, let's go to the next one. Who made the potato salad investigations?
Who made the potato salad investigations?
All I'm saying.
Now, that is a business that I could get behind because that is a question that I always ask.
Should we get some stocks in that business?
I got to know who made the potato salad.
Who made
I got to make sure that whoever made the potato salad got that jiggle stuff right here.
Yes.
They got to have this, got to jiggle. Because if it don't, that potato salad ain't right.
That potato salad ain't right.
You got to have the jiggle underneath here because that when you mix it, that jiggle, that tricep, it used to be a tricep. It's a quadcep right now.
It's a quadcep.
But that if you got that right there, then that potato salad is good.
That junk. Listen, you know when you got bad potato salad, once you eat it, and then you look up to see who watching you just ate it, and you scoot that junk to the side.
That's why, bro. That's why you gotta ask. And nobody should be offended if don't nobody eat it after you say I made it.
I guess that comes.
That means you don't need to make
potato salad.
You don't need to make the potato salad again. Now, who made the potato salad investigations? They will have that report to me, so I don't have to ask the question at your all events. So I feel like that PP loan would be approved.
Oh, okay. Good that you said it. Let's run that back. No, hold on. We're gonna say that. I'm gonna say that for the end. You just approved that one.
I approved who made the potato salad investigations.
Okay. My mama and them cleaning services.
First of all, now this is also a business I can get behind. My mama and them cleaning services.
My mama and them cleaning services.
So first of all, you know, and them about to be cleaning.
And them is, I think it's about 20 of them.
And my mama
20.
and them.
My mama and them,
bruh, they cleaning up everything on Saturday morning. And they bumping Anita Baker while they doing it.
Right off the rip.
Sweet love.
You getting.
Sweet love. I don't know the words of the song, but I'm just gonna make it up.
Ain't nothing like a clean house with some soothing music.
It's gonna be smelling like it's gonna be smelling piney in that joint.
Piney all the way.
Don't walk on that kitchen floor.
Please don't.
Don't walk on the kitchen floor. That's mama and them say don't walk on the kitchen floor.
My mama and them cleaning services.
That loan is approved.
Okay.
That loan is approved all day long.
I know where he at. Private detective.
Oh shit.
Services. I know where he at. Private detective services.
Woo wee. Yes, sir. I know a lot of niggas that will decline this one. And that is for sure right on.
That's what.
I might have to decline this one for the brothers.
Yeah.
Because it's already hard enough. Because first of all, the brothers already got women as private investigators already. So they're going to have a backing. They're going to have a group behind them.
Yeah.
With a PPP loan. Oh, no. No, that can't. We going to have to make y'all work for this.
Yeah. So what you say?
Decline.
Decline. Okay. All right. Last one. Baby got back and a bag of chips. Massage therapy.
Okay.
Baby got back and a bag of chips. Massage therapy.
See, for this one, I'm gonna need to know the purpose. I'm gonna have to know why you want the loan. What's your demographic? Is it project chicks?
Yes. Give me your project chick. Give me a hood rat chick.
One that don't give a what and say she took that thing. I like the top of she taking and swallowing. Not no easy for season. I'm off the easy believe me. And then I slide in between it, and then I leave it so greasy. When I hop up in that Rolls Royce, I don't even no choice but to hop up in it. Then we make they throw boys ruby red and rockin' make it marry a nigga. Wanna give me a project chick. Give me a hood rat chick, one that don't give up what and say she took that dick. Is it for project chicks?
This is the project.
Now it will have. I think to be fair now, I think if we give them to the project chicks, we got to give them to the trailer park trash chicks. This is a miracle.
This is a miracle.
This is America. Now if you see what's it called, baby got back what?
This first of all, this is called Baby Got Back and a bag of chips massage therapy.
Baby got back in a bag.
So if we're gonna go all the way to the trailer park, we gotta give it to the first people that have been around there for a long time, a very long time.
The trailer done got passed down from generation to generation. Trailer got passed down.
It's the trailer with the center blocks on the front.
Got the center blocks on. They ain't got no wheels on that motherfucker. You getting that bitch? It got flat screens. Flat screen long as the trailer. That junk is in the living room and the bedroom. And they sitting in the kitchen watching.
They sitting in the kitchen watching. Yo.
Spill.
That was a good one, Rell. All right.
I think we're going to go ahead. I think to be fair.
All right, let's run it back.
I think to be fair.
I got them 2 for 15 modes served. Approve or disapprove?
I'm going to approve that for the 2 for 15. Because they 2 for 15. You can't beat. That's a good
He's
deal.
going to approve. Who made the potato salad investigation?
That's definitely getting approved.
That's getting approved.
That's getting approved. I might throw them another 5.
My mama and them cleaning service.
Oh, yeah. That is getting approved.
Approved. I don't know where he at. Private detective service.
Decline.
The loan is declined.
Decline.
Baby got back in a bag of chips massage therapy.
I'm going to go ahead and improve that PPP.
Okay, you're going to approve it. Let's go. That's from the Spill Podcast. You have been disapproved and approved for your loans. But now listen. I can't end it without a jingle jangle. Because that's who I am, Rell.
Okay.
You know. And for all the people that's listening, that got them PPP loans, whether it's fraudulent or not, whether you go to jail or not, I just want to say to you, it ain't none of my business that you ain't got no business.
Nope.
It ain't none of my business that you ain't got no business. You know why? Because you got that PPP loan. P got a PPP loan. Triple P.
Ain't none of my business. You ain't got no business. Ain't none of my business. You ain't got no business. Ain't got a PPP loan. Got that PPP loan. Got that PPP loan. Got that PPP. Who made the potato salad? Investigation. Who made the potato salad? Investigation. Hey, I got P for 15 Mobile. Sir. I got 2 for 15. Mobile. 15. Got the 2 for 15. Mobile. For the BB. Sir. Got 2 for the BB. Got 2 for the BB. It ain't none of my business. You ain't got no business. It ain't none of my business. You ain't got no business. Baby got back. And a bag of chips. Got the bag of chips. Baby got back. And a bag of chips. Got the bag. It ain't none of my business that you ain't got no business. It ain't none of my business that you ain't got no business. Can a brother get some? 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 Is they going to jail? 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 You better take that 20,000, pay yourself out. 20,000, better pay yourself out. Take a 20,000, pay yourself out. 20,000, it ain't none of my business. That you ain't got no business. It ain't none of my business. But you ain't got no business. Hey, Rell, put some DJ on it. 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 Hey, put some DJ on it. Going straight to jail. That's fraud, nigga. Put some DJ on it. Going straight to jail. About 3 or 5. Going straight to jail. Cause that's fraud, nigga. It ain't none of my business. She ain't got no business. It ain't none of my business. She ain't got no business. You got the BBB long. Hey,
My brother. That was good. The Spill podcast. Hey, man, we'll be drinking Rell.
My friend, we drinking the Casamigos.
Drinking the Casamigos.
We drinking the Casamigos, Holmes.
Tell him, my friend.
Tequila. All I've been drinking.
It's tequila.
Is tequila lately. I haven't been drinking anything else. Don't give me no vodka. Don't give me no brown. I just been on the tequila because it make me feel good.
It make me feel really good.
It make me feel like
hey, 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 la 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 la. Hey, I got the tequila that will kill ya. I got the tequila, it may not kill ya. Take a shot of tequila. I sound kind of Jamaican though.
That's a little Jamaican. Mine was a little reggaeton myself. My beat was a little reggaeton.
I sound a little Jamaican on
like
that.
a little slap in that bass, man.
Yeah, the Saturday beast. I tell you all the time, whether it's rum or tequila, we drink it tequila. One of my favorite parts of the show. We done go to this next segment, you guys. Right here on the Spill podcast with your boy Red Deuce, yeah.
And it's your boy Rell here.
Y'all ready?
It's dad joke of the day.
It's the dad joke of the day. Rell, are you ready?
I'm not ready yet.
He's not ready.
I'm not ready. This is the first time ever I haven't been ready for the dad joke of the day.
For the dad
Gotta get my dad joke
of the day, right?
See, I usually screenshot.
It really, I love doing dad jokes because it makes my wife and my kids, they usually don't laugh. They just look at me like, right, you could have done better than that. So, like, every time I just try to aim for that feeling. But it's so funny, you know?
I be busting out laughing. Ain't nothing like a little quick laugh.
Like Also, are you ready?
I'm ready now.
Ladies and gentlemen, just part of this show, we have the dad joke of the day on the Spiel podcast.
The Spiel podcast. Dad joke of the day.
Dad joke. You ready?
Yep.
How does Moses make coffee?
I don't know how.
He brews it.
He brews it. That was a good one.
That was a good one. Some people don't know he was a Hebrew.
He brews it.
Yeah.
I got one.
All right.
What does a house wear?
That's it.
What does a house wear?
What does a house wear? I don't know.
Address.
Address. Yeah, address. Yeah. I got it. That was a good one. Address.
Houseware is address.
What's address, you guys? All right, Rell.
What we got, man? Oh, I know what we got.
Yeah.
We talked about it earlier.
What we
wanted
talked
to make
about.
sure that we told the people about.
Right.
Got a personal gripe with Wendy's.
Anybody that has any personal gripes with Wendy's, please comment.
Comment your situation
With Wendy's.
with Wendy's. Now, here's my personal gripe with Wendy's. Wendy's has never give me 100% of what I asked for. They have never been 100% correct in giving me everything I asked for. And I'm going to give you an example. This is a simple example. Go to Wendy's. Usually I get four for fours. Got four kids. I get them four for fours. They split it how they want to split it, right? So what Wendy's can't do right is they ask, this is what they do. This is what Wendy's does. They specifically ask me, what type of sauce do you want?
For the 4 for 4?
For the 4 for 4s. They ask you your sandwiches, tell them the sandwiches.
Yeah.
Then they ask you your drinks, you tell them the drinks.
Right.
So this is what Wendy's does. They say, hey, what type of sauce do you want with your 4 for 4s? I'd be like, okay, try to make it simple. I don't want to give them 4 separate sauces.
Right.
I feel like that would be too much
for
Wendy's. Wendy's doesn't have the ability to say, here's a ranch, here's a honey mustard, here's a barbecue, here's a sweet and sour. That's too much for them, right?
Right.
Doesn't seem like it should be that much, but it's too much for Wendy's. So I keep it simple. I say, hey, give me 2 barbecues, give me 2 sweet and sours. Right? So you get your Wendy's bag, right? Wendy's, you got all your food there, good. Got your drinks there, good. You look in your bag, you got 25% of the sauces you asked for.
What?
So you, instead of 4 sauces, you got 1 sauce.
Oh.
1 barbecue.
1 barbecue.
I got 4 4s. 4 4s. 1 barbecue sauce.
Not 1 4 for 4. 4
4s. You gonna give me 1 barbecue sauce to share between 4 nuggets and fries? 4 nuggets and 4 fries? Let me tell you what they did the other day.
So you went back.
We do this every week. My kids love Wendy's, but they don't have to order it. So that's why they love it so much.
Right.
But the other day, I break down to them. I say, they ask me for the drinks. 4 separate drinks be kind of hard from Wendy's, right?
Right.
So I try to keep it simple. I say, hey, give me 2 lemonades, 2 Sprites.
Okay.
You know what these niggas said? Niggas done ran out of Sprite. How in the hell
You run out of Sprite?
do you run out of Sprite, bro?
Yo, I had never went anywhere.
And Sprite was gone.
And Sprite was gone.
Niggas told me, and they was embarrassed when they said, it was like, we ran out of Sprite. It's like, I was appalled, bro. I said, y'all ran out of Sprite? It's Wednesday. Like, who in the hell bought up all the Sprite?
Yo.
It's fucking Sprite, bro.
Yo, I'm dying.
Like, if Coca-Cola was gone, I ain't forgot about y'all Coca-Cola. If Coca-Cola was gone, I feel like people wouldn't be upset about that.
Right.
But you run out of Sprite, it's a black drink.
That's the Sprite.
You gotta have Sprite.
Sprite and Pepsi is the black drink.
So I'll say, hey, all right, just give me 2 Dr. Peppers, you know. Give me 2 Dr. Peppers, 2 lemonades. Get my stuff. I got 4 lemonades.
Man.
And 3 straws. I got 4 for 4s, Wendy's. And this time they ain't give me no sauce.
No, oh, you ain't get no sauce.
I tried to keep it so simple. I just said, give me 4 barbecues. I said, give me 4 barbecues. That's reaching in, getting 4 barbecues out of one thing, put it in the bag.
Right. Simple.
I ain't getting no sauce.
Oh.
And they was out of Sprite.
They tripping. They tripping.
And I'm like, bro, they can never get no matter what I do to try to simplify it for them, they can never get the order right. And that's my personal gripe with Wendy's.
That was a good one.
So there's a lot behind that.
Well, my gripe with Wendy's was I ain't had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna start it off just like that. I ain't had nothing to do with it. Right? I'm coming from a party with my homeboys. Mm-hmm. Right? It's like 4 of us in the car.
Right.
And I order a burger, right? And I wanted some extra onions on my burger.
Right.
I think it was a Baconator or something. And I want some extra onions on my burger. Right.
Extra onions. People don't usually ask for extra onions.
Yeah. I want some extra onions, right? So, I order first.
Right.
Then my cousin order. And then my homeboy. Now, when we talking, you hear this soft voice, right? Mm-hmm. And my homeboy is flirting, right? Mm-hmm. Such and such, boom, boom, boom. They order. We get to the window. When we get to the window, it was a dude.
Whoa.
So all that flirting.
Oh man.
All that flirting. When we get to the window, my cousin drove up to the window. Mm-hmm. And the dude was like, he named the price, he said the price. Excuse me. And we bust out laughing in his face. I mean, the window opened like this, and we was like, ah! And what's so crazy was, soon we did that, he was like, close the joint, close it. Then the other lady came, right? The other lady came, got the payments and stuff like that. Yo, we clowned my homeboy forever, but that's not the problem. The problem was, them niggas gave me a sandwich with extra onions, no meat. Yo,
I was about to say, I probably would have just said, hey man, we gotta go eat somewhere else.
Yo,
bro.
I got all the way home.
Nigga had an onion burger.
The niggas gave me a sandwich full of onions, no meat on that joke, cuz. I was eating them fries like, man, and I know this joint closed. I can't even go back up there and put the meat on my sandwich, bro.
Oh my God.
They got me. And like I said, the beginning of the story, I ain't had nothing to do with it, man.
You ain't had nothing to do with it.
I ain't had nothing to do, man. I ain't getting no burger on my sandwich, man.
But you know what? That probably didn't have anything to do with the situation. I just feel like Wendy's did that shit because that's what Wendy's do. They don't give you something gonna be missing out your shit,
man.
Bro.
Something gonna be missing.
Niggas got ice, no Sprite, ketchup, no fries, ham, no burger.
Yeah, man, that's my personal gripe with Wendy's.
Nigga, and you know what else he did the other day? I ain't even say this. I had 4 for foes, right?
Right.
Nigga gonna give me 3 drinks.
What?
I said, bruh, I got 4 for foes. I'll give you 1 more drink. I said, I'm missing a drink, bruh. He was like, oh man, shit, it's right here. I ain't even put no top on it. I said, nigga, what the fuck? You was about to drink that hoe, bruh. You about to drink that bitch, cuz.
Hey, he was about to drink that.
He like, hey, bro, right here, man. I ain't even put no top on it. I'm like, what the fuck that got to do with you give my drink? Nigga, you ain't put no top on it. He's about to buck that shit, bro. Nigga was thirsty.
Nigga was about to buck that shit. Oh, snap. Like, how somebody order 4 for foes and you think they not gonna know that extra?
I'm supposed to have 4 of everything, bro. So you can't give me 3 sandwiches. You can't give me 3. I got 4 for foes.
Yo.
4.
Yo. What's wrong with him, man?
I don't know, man. I keep giving him a chance because I'm kind of sympathetic, right? Because my son works in fast food now. He works at Little Caesars.
Okay.
Right? So I wouldn't want nobody treating my son crazy.
Right.
Right. These people at Wendy's is grown people.
Oh, shit.
This is not 16-year-olds. Like, you should be able to look at the sauce and put the fucking sauce in the bag.
Man. In the back, man, I don't,
ranch.
Bam. But during this time, though, we've been going to a lot of places, and they've been, like, off, though. They've been like, yo, I be like, my wife be saying, hey, we're going to go somewhere. Man, I be like praying that they get this.
Oh, yeah, fast food now is terrible. Like, I don't even, like, my kids love Wendy's, so we do Wendy's once a week.
Right.
You know, it's right down the street. But, you know, fast food is not good. You know, my kids had Taco Bell for like the first time the other week. Because usually I cook the tacos.
Man.
I cook the homemade tacos.
Yo.
But they had Taco Bell and they was like, my daughter was like, it's cheese where the meat's supposed to be. Because they had put more cheese on the junk than meat. She was like, it's cheese where the meat was supposed to be on the taco. She was not a fan.
Yo, speaking of gripe with people, I have a gripe.
I know you got Taco Bell. If I said taco, you got Taco Bell gripes.
I like chalupas.
Right. All right. Them Jones be hidden.
Beef chalupa. They got beef and they got chicken ones. Yo. The first time we went up there, we said, yeah, can we get 2 chalupa meals? Beef supreme. Mild sauce.
Mild sauce, be yeah.
We didn't check the bag. We got home. It wasn't no beef supreme. It was chicken.
It ain't the same.
No sauce.
Oh.
No sauce. How can you eat a taco with no sauce, dog?
No, you gotta have the tacos. You gotta have everything. Gotta be on the taco.
Yo,
for me, I can't just have no. I gotta have everything. Gotta have the vegetables on that jank.
Yeah.
Gotta have the sour cream, the cheese, the sauce, everything.
Went up there again. Second time we went up there. This is the same night.
Right.
Drove up there again. Said, hey, listen, man, y'all gave us some chicken tacos. We asked for beef supreme, extra sour cream with mild sauce.
That's too much for Taco Bell. They ain't gonna be able to handle all that.
We get in there. They make our meals. They put it in separate bags this time. My wife checked hers. Based on my wife's decision, I thought we were good.
Right.
She checked her tacos.
She said hers was fine.
It was straight. We get back home. Guess what? They gave me some chicken tacos again, dog.
Damn.
Again.
Damn. And
guess what?
Chicken tacos from Taco Bell is not probably it.
Guess what? No sauce.
Oh, you still ain't getting no sauce.
Still ain't put no mild sauce in the bag. I had to go up there 3 times, man, for them to give me some beef supremes.
Now this is a
sour cream with some mild sauce.
3 times.
3 times.
Now this is my issue, right? So you know that people have been saying that people that work in fast food, right? They should be making well over the minimum wage.
Yeah.
Now
they endure a whole lot of stress than normal.
I feel starting in fast food, because I worked at Dairy Queen when I was in high school.
I don't want to ask, but I'm going to ask. How much was you making at Dairy Queen?
It was like $6.50 maybe an hour.
Yeah, I was around with $6, and I'm
$6,
and I'm looking at $6 now. Like, what?
Man,
what?
Man, that's nothing. And I feel like it was a lot of work.
Yeah, for $6, dude.
I feel like it was a lot of, breaking down that damn oven and cleaning it and making all the food. One was that was a lot too. You're making all those burgers back to back to back to back. Because I was at the Dairy Queen down Colonial Downs, down in New Kent, right across the street.
Okay.
So that joint was jumping Saturdays, Sundays. People in there, that joint was busy. So it was crazy, man. But it's a lot of work. So, but, I just feel like I feel like you need somebody, if we do need to do anything, we need to meet them in the middle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because one, I don't feel like $15 an hour, I feel like that's a lot for not getting my order right. You know what I mean? I feel like that's simple, putting stuff in the bag.
Yeah.
And then the customer service don't be at all that, unless you working for Chick-fil-A.
Unless you working for Chick-fil-A.
Because Chick-fil-A customer service be off the chain. Now, Chick-fil-A, those people deserve $15
Yeah,
an hour.
yeah.
Because they be out in the rain.
Everything.
The drive-through, the line be long, wrap around the building. You still out that junk in 5 minutes. Let Wendy's drive-through line be wrapped around the building. I won't be having Wendy's that day. Chick-fil-A got a long-ass line. I don't even be tripping. Like, I don't care. The Chick-fil-A line could be all the way down to the Wendy's. I'll still go to Chick-fil-A. I still go to Chick-fil-A.
You go to Wendy's like, shit, there's a whole lot of space over here.
Yeah. I just get in the line at the Wendy's and wait on this Chick-fil-A. But yeah. So at the Wendy's and the McDonald's and they ice cream machine always broke.
Man.
Why is the ice cream machine always broke?
That's the question we're gonna ask on the Spill podcast. Why?
I just want to know why. And it don't even be like, it's like universal. It be multiple McDonald's.
It's every McDonald's.
How does every McDonald's ice cream machine break?
And I'm saying, who is the ice cream machine? Maintenance man.
Sometimes I don't even want ice cream. I'll just ask just to see if that shit broke.
It's broke. Like, nigga, y'all ain't paying y'all ice
That's what
cream
happened.
Machine bill.
They ain't paid a bill. That joint turned off. That's what happened. Cause ain't no way that bitch broke all the damn time.
Man, it's all the time, man.
I just don't feel like they just.
But just the crazy part, I remember growing up and I could go get a McFlurry like nothing.
Mm-hmm. At the most ratchetest McDonald's too.
Popping.
My dad used to stay at Seven Gables, and it was the McDonald's right there on 9 Mile Road.
Right.
They McFlurries, they ice cream machine always worked. At one point in the game.
Yeah, it was popping.
Yeah, that was the most ratchetest McDonald's I knew at the time.
Right.
Bruh. I don't understand it, but I think they should be making more than minimum wage because it is a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. I mean, like I said, it's a lot of stress endured, and you got, because I used to work at a Burger King when I was in high school, and man, the people that came through there, they was either funny or they were like so serious. Mm-hmm. Like, man, but then I had to learn that this saying, the customer is always right. But Yeah, to a certain point, especially those guys that's been there for years.
You know what they also offer? They also offer work for a lot of people who getting out of jail.
Yeah.
Which I think is definitely a good thing. Right. Because people gotta, when they get out of jail, they gotta start somewhere.
They gotta start.
You know what I mean? And it would be good, for them to start with a working wage. Because quite frankly, I know they recently upped the minimum wage in Virginia, I believe.
Oh, really?
Or it might have been United States. I think they recently increased it.
We can check that.
I can fact check. I don't want to give out no false information.
That'd be nice for people that's working on that pay scale.
It said it's saying it's been at 725.
Yeah, it's been at 725 for years.
11 years. Yeah, now. That was just 2 days ago. Yeah, that's the federal. I think it might have been in Virginia, maybe.
Man, I can't imagine making 725 right
yeah,
now.
Here it goes. All right, so the General Assembly approved Governor Northam's amended version of legislation on April 22nd, 2020. The hourly minimum wage in Virginia will increase to $9.50 beginning May 1st, 2021, and then to $11 on January 1st, 2022.
Okay.
And then to $12 on January 1st, 2023. I didn't know that.
Wow.
Minimum wage, $12 in the state of Virginia.
There might be some bougie McDonald's workers.
Do you think that if you're making more than the minimum wage, you think that I think it should be a trickle down. I mean, possibly. I guess, if you're making more than that, maybe your wage should go up.
Yeah. It's that adjusted so up the pay scale. Yeah.
I mean, because everything is cost of living is a little bit higher now.
Yeah, you're right.
Cost of living. I just refinanced my mortgage down from a 4.0 interest rate to a 2.9. Had to.
Right.
It was kind of like a no brainer. The money that we would save. Because we don't plan on paying off this house. We're gonna end up probably selling it. That's what we're thinking about. But the buying a house right now is crazy. Like
I'm working on it.
Yeah, work on that, bro. It's crazy right now because the market is a seller's market right now.
Yeah.
So buying a house is a lot harder than it was when I bought a house, which was 2016, when it was a buyer's market. Houses were cheap. My house, my houses went up. We bought our house for $195,000.
And that's a great looking house.
The amount of equity in it now is now worth $285,000.
Wow.
Almost $100,000 over. So, if we were to sell a house, we would come up. But trying to buy a house now, we could probably, like when I was talking to the dude the other day, he was like, you're trying to buy a house now. If you sell your house, you try to buy a house, you could probably get something like you got.
Really?
Pretty much, yeah, because that's what the houses is. It's hard to buy a house right now. You got to be ready. You got to be like really ready to put that offer in. And once you get the ball rolling, and we could talk about that on another episode. Once you get the ball rolling on it, it's all about your loan, how much you get, if you're going that route, and then just ready to put that offer in. Who got the most money to put on it, if it's like that. So, yeah, man, it's tough right now. But, yeah, shout out to people who do work in fast food, that especially in Virginia, going up to $9.50, then going up to $11 the next year and the year after that. That's good, man. I feel like even though I have gripes with Wendy's and you got gripes with Wendy's and Taco Bell, I'm sympathetic to people working fast food because my son works in fast food. So, that money, they definitely, I feel like they deserve that much.
Yeah. If they get honestly, if they get that money, you should be $11 worth.
I should be getting my sauce, bro. And y'all should never run out of Sprite.
And my drink shouldn't have no cap on it.
Bruh, I swear, bro.
My drink.
The weight's going up. I better have. I'm asking for separate sauces. Y'all niggas better have a Sprite.
Yo.
Better get my order right. Niggas ran out of Sprite.
Them niggas ran out of Sprite.
I've never went anywhere and want no Sprite, bro. Like no store, no restaurant. Nobody has ever told me, "Hey man,
no, we ain't got
no Sprite."
Yeah,
I told my wife, she was like, "They ran out of Sprite." Ran out of Sprite, cuz like I don't know how they did that on Wednesday.
Oh snap, yo, that's crazy. Rell, you got the spill?
I got the spill, man. So we're doing all this talking about fast food, right? So in all actuality, I've been trying to cut that out. Been trying to really be healthy. And the spill of the day, man, is real simple. It's hard being healthy. It's hard being healthy.
The Spill Podcast.
Now I say this because for a while now, I've had a huge, like my weight fluctuation for, I would say, the past 6 years has been crazy. I've literally been back and forth from 228 to now 260. In 6 years I've been back and forth. I was 228 I think in 2014, like my daughter was born. 228, but at that time I remember what I was doing. I was literally working out twice a day. And I had my lawn care business, so I was working out twice a day, cutting grass in the evenings, and doing driveways on the weekends. So I was busy. I was outside in the summer, so I was able to cut that weight like it won't nothing. You know what I mean? But as time, went on, and then also my diet too. At that time, I was only eating fish and salad. That was really, literally all I ate. I didn't really have no time for a lot of snacking and stuff because I was so busy. But it was literally fish and salad. If I ate out, it was once in a while or whatever, maybe for lunch or whatever. But I was doing so much physical activity. If I did have like a bad meal, it wouldn't affect me none because I would work it off like that day. So as time went on, man, I was at 228 then. Time went on. Stuff started cutting out. Stopped doing my lawn care because I started, this new gig at work that I didn't have to do it anymore. So started gaining weight back. So I got up to like about 235 and stayed 235, 240 until COVID. COVID happened.
Yeah.
I was working out, going to the gym. Gym shut down and everything shut down, and I just shut down. So nigga was at the crib eating. Not even care about the diet, not working out. You know what I'm saying? Got back up to 260. And now since January, I've been kind of conscious. I've been like, man, just trying to eat healthier, making sure you eat the right fruit, vegetables, cutting back on the alcohol, drinking more water, trying to work out about 3 to 5 times a day. And it's just difficult. Yeah. It's difficult to be consistent. And my worst thing is dieting. Like I have a food issue. I like good food. And I think I have an issue with eating stuff that's really not good for me. You, yeah. You know what I mean? And it's hard, bro.
Yeah.
It's hard to try to be consistent in doing that stuff.
Yeah, I was like you said before COVID, I was working out a lot. And then what's the crazy part when you said you was doing the fish and the salad? I was doing mainly fish, chicken, and salad.
Right.
Yeah, like my wife got pregnant, and she was like, the craziest thing was, she was like, I get to eat anything now because I'm feeding the baby. But before she got pregnant, we were basically meal prepping. Mm-hmm. We still meal prep to this day.
Right.
We're basically meal prepping. A lot. It wasn't a lot of snacking. Wasn't a lot of nothing. My wife would call me and tell me, "Hey, baby, this is like my 5th time going up the stairs because people was going on the elevator. It's like she stopped taking the elevator. She would just go take the stairs.
Right.
And she would work out. I'll get my workout, and it was just like a scheduled thing, and it wasn't even about working out. It was just like once you got it set inside, like in here, it just becomes natural.
Right.
It doesn't even feel like you're working out, but it doesn't even feel like you
don't dread it as much. Like yeah. I noticed, like in this last 6 years, like when I stopped workout, because I could say that I've been working out for 6 years, but I haven't been working out a full 6 years. It was points where I stopped, and that's the worst thing you can do.
It's stop
because one, if you don't, my wife just said this the other day, if you don't get up and work out on Monday, then you're gonna find a reason for Tuesday not to work out too.
Right.
And then Wednesday, and the next thing you know, you went a full week without exercising. So that's the worst thing that you can do is definitely stop.
Yeah. So I gained the belly. Quarantine.
A lot of people. Did you see Will Smith picture?
Yeah. I started to post mine. I was like,
I ain't posting mine.
I don't think mine's gonna make the slide. I don't think mine's gonna. But yeah, like
I'm trying to work to be the Will Smith size.
They like people be coming to me like, man, Redd, you getting big, and I'm like, yo, because I'm gonna tell you something. Before I met my wife, I was 140, and I was 140 because like I was eating all the wrong stuff.
Right.
I was stressing out. And I will only eat maybe 1 or twice a day. I know I get up and breakfast. If I had like a good breakfast, I probably snack the rest of the day. I didn't get no meals.
Right.
Then I met my wife and I started getting meals. Like really breakfast, then she'll make me lunch. And then when I come home, I'll eat a salad, whatever. So I was getting meals throughout the day. And then I'm working out. My wife lost about 65 pounds. My wife lost 65, and then I started gaining. And then, like you said, the COVID hit. Man, I actually went to the gym, and it's not the same. And reason being, it's not the same because so many of the equipment is shut down. It actually kind of put everybody in a small section, and you gotta wait a certain amount for somebody to finish, and it's just not the same right now. But I want to find a place because I was at Gold's. Shout out to Gold's. But the way they're working, the way they got to operate, it just doesn't fit me. So I think I'm gonna go back to Planet Fitness, and get my workout on because I left them to go to Gold's Gym because Gold's Gym is closer to my house.
Right.
But I think I'm going to go back to Planet Fitness and do my thing.
Right. Now I recently I was with Gold's, but I recently canceled my membership and I bought a lot of stuff for the house. I bought like bars and weights and dumbbells and rollers, and we got kettlebells and stuff. So we have everything that you need. And I'm trying to work out about 3 to 5 times a week, and I've been using YouTube, and I work out with this dude. His name is Funk Roberts, black guy, and he does metabolic training. So that's like, different exercises. You do like 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. It's hit training essentially.
Okay.
But with the weights too. And more recently, I've been working out, I would say 3 to 5 times a week since January. More recently, I added heavier weight.
All right.
And now I'm starting to see my body transform. At first, it was like I'm working out, but nothing's happening. Right. Once I started adding weight, and then I like nerfed my diet just a little bit. Like I eat for breakfast, I have a protein shake with fruit. And then lunch, I'll have fish, some kind of seafood, and a green vegetable. And then dinner, you usually be like whatever, probably fish again or whatever. Because dinner is like, I don't know. By the time dinner come in, I'll be fucking tired. I'll be ready to go to sleep. So it's kind of like whatever for dinner. But that'd be the part where I'd be like, man, I've done good this is what usually happens to me, if I could be honest here.
The Spill Podcast.
I'll do good the first half of the day. For breakfast and for lunch, that shit would be healthy as hell. It'd be like after 4, where it's like I get the munchies and shit. I want to go grab some cookies or some chips or something.
Yes.
Dinner time, I was like, man, I don't feel like cooking. Let's go get some food from somewhere else. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. And that's where I mess up at. But in order for you, I guess to lose weight, you gotta have a calorie deficit. So you basically have to consume less calories than you take in order for you to lose weight. Yeah. I honestly don't ever see that happening for me, because unless I turn up the exercise, you know what I'm saying? I feel like the exercising I do in the morning is like 30 to 45 minutes, 3 to 5 times a week. I feel like that after the workouts, I be feeling worked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I be feeling, and I feel it throughout the course of the day too. Like it don't just stop at the workout. You can, when you work out, like do that HIIT training or weight training, you feel it throughout the course of the day. So I don't feel like my workouts is weak. I just feel like, and then I get like all sorts of like information from all different types of people on social media. One person saying you got to do it like this. One person saying you got to do it like that. And it's all confusing to me. Like, do I eat carbs? Do I not eat? I got people telling me, oh, you need carbs if you're working out, but you don't need carbs if you're trying to cut weight.
Right.
So that's confusing in itself, because you need the carbohydrates for the energy.
Yeah, you do.
Then my wife told me, why don't you look up counting your macros, which is basically you have a certain percentage of carbohydrates, protein, and fruits and vegetables for each meal. That's a lot to me, to count macros. Then I see people online, they was like, I haven't counted a carb, a macro, a calorie. I just work out, lift weights. And then you see their picture and you're like, damn. That's it. That's it to it. So, I mean, what I get from it is, I guess, eating clean, and working out. Mm-hmm. I guess you get it, because also you have to realize that people, when you look at people who have those good bodies, I guess you want to say, and people probably been working out for 20 years without stopping.
Down.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to set proper expectations for my average ass. I'm not going to look like this nigga in 3 months. I might look a little better.
Yeah.
But I'm not going, you got to set proper expectations for yourself. And then if I know that I'm going to eat, I'm definitely not going to be down on myself for not looking a certain way when I know that I like to eat. But what I am going to do, because I feel like we do a lot of talking now about generational wealth, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like one thing that we don't emphasize enough is generational health. Like if you think about like the ailments and stuff that our older family members, like our parents, that they going through right now, I feel like if they had more education on, or were more aware of what they were putting in their body, it wouldn't be a lot of high blood pressure. It wouldn't be a lot of sleep apnea and diabetes and things of that sort. So I feel like if I'm 34 right now and I'm aware of what I'm putting into my body and I'm being active and working out, I feel like that's going to help me greatly later on in my life with my health. Right. And then I can pass that also down to my kids, right. Because I feel like I was eating, when back in the day, we used to eat Sunday dinner at grandma's house or whatever. You got the fried chicken, the mac and cheese, the collard greens. You ain't think about no calorie.
No carbs.
No carbs. I ain't know what a carb was. Just eating.
Man.
And then you eat like that for years and years and years and years and years and years.
Man, especially after like Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. My God.
Then they cooking for Christmas.
This last Thanksgiving that passed, I literally thought I was gonna have some sort of attack. I don't know if it was gonna be a heart attack or what, but I felt like I was gonna die. I ate so much. I felt like that's the moment I was like, this is it. I can't do it no more.
Especially when they be like, go ahead and take some of that food home with you.
That's the issue. Because you got the food at the crib. Now, let me go give some little scoop of these yams.
They done gave you a full pan of everything.
Bruh. No, you won't think about that. But now I feel like we're a little bit more aware. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we're kind of conscious, especially now, man. Eating food, like food would kill you.
Food would actually kill you.
Food would give you these diseases, and food has been linked to the cancer.
Yeah.
Too. Mm-hmm. Like that's crazy to me. Like,
especially with the black community, high blood pressure has been linked to us for so long,
to the point where they're saying now it's hereditary.
Yes, yeah. So that's one thing about it, that guides me to try to eat healthier, and also, like you said, be conscious of what I'm eating at the same time. And like my son, if you go in the refrigerator, like I don't drink Kool-Aid. I don't drink a whole lot of juices. None of that. It's mainly water.
Right.
And he loves water. At the same time, I was like, man, but I'm not trying to like take his
childhood away. I feel like that with the Wendy's with my kids. It was like, it's a good time for them. You know what I mean? Yeah. To get Wendy's or get McDonald's Happy Meals and stuff. So that's why we do it like once a week. Sometimes it's more than that because a lot of times I don't feel like cooking. But it's a good time for kids. But I think they also, and I struggle with this with my kids, is I got to get my kids to eat more vegetables. I got to get them to eat more fruit. I got to get them to drink more water, man.
And what's so crazy, I don't know, for some reason, veggies was not a thing for me when I was younger.
You would eat your vegetables.
Yeah, like that's the crazy part. Like now, I need them. I want them. Like my wife, like from Brussels sprouts to asparagus, like I get to the point like, baby, I want my asparagus to snap. I want no
crispy.
Yeah, I want no.
Hey, you put asparagus in the air fryer, bro.
Word.
Yes, sir. Them don't be right.
Word.
Put them in the air fryer. But yeah, man, it's just it's a difficult thing. But one thing I do notice about me, it's like when I do get into it, except with the diet part, I struggle with that because I just like a good. Oh.
Yeah. We're gonna edit that out.
We're gonna edit that.
What you were saying?
But only issue with me is that damn diet. It's like I just love a good, and my worst thing is burgers and pizza. Like I can't, for some reason, I can't really give that up. But I have been cutting back on the snacking. I have been working out about 3 to 5 times a week.
Okay.
And I've been drinking a gallon of water a day. That's been helping. I have seen my body transform, almost before my eyes, especially after I started doing the heavier weight training. At first, when I was just doing like the cardio stuff,
right,
I don't like how I look with just cardio. Like I gotta lift weights too.
Right.
My wife don't even like. She like, oh, you look weird. Once I started lifting weights, bro, she be all over me.
Yeah, so for any COVID bodies, that's what I call them.
COVID bodies.
Right. Change your diet. Cause you've been restricted to home for a whole year.
Right.
And you see how easily it has come over everybody.
Yep.
Because we're at home. You can't go nowhere. So we do comfortable things, which is eating. And and you eat a lot now that when stuff get cut off. So you know what I'm saying? But at the same time is you can transform and transition to put yourself put your body back on track.
Trust me, like I know.
Yeah.
Can't out-train a bad diet.
You can't out-train a bad diet.
It's counterproductive.
Yeah. That I like how you put that one. You cannot out-train a bad diet.
Right. It's counterproductive for sure.
That was a good spill, man.
Yeah, man. Had to spill, brother.
The Spill Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Spill Podcast. And continual
One of them words.
Continue to follow the Spill Podcast.
Follow
on Instagram,
like,
TikTok,
subscribe,
Facebook,
comment, share.
We definitely got more videos coming. Tell a friend about the Spill.
Tell them about us.
Podcast.
Tell them about us.
Rell, tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me at Rell's House on Instagram. And you can find me at Rell J Miles on Facebook. And you can find me in St. Louis rolling the boot. So.
Red Dusky on Instagram and Facebook as well. Thank you. Appreciate you. This is the Spill Podcast. The Spill Podcast.
We out.
Hold on. Thumbnail. 1, 2, 3. And we out.
And we out.